Please let me in. I brought you a cup of tea.
Okay, it's here again. It's got you stumped, so we've decided to make things just a little bit easier for you. So dig out your ear trumpets and listen up closely. I've got a great big whopping...
It's not Julian Clary, is it?
Sounds nothing like Julian Clary.
Hey up. Do you want a lift later on?
Where to?
Well, Sarah's got a check-up, hasn't she?
Oh, yeah, she has, thanks.
About 11 suit you?
Yeah, fine.
You been taking the happy pills or what? Or what, obviously.
Just come round the garage when you're ready, yeah?
Yeah.
Come on, Sadie. Just tell me what's wrong with Dad.
I had a bad meeting yesterday, that's all.
Like he went bankrupt?
No, there's a setback with one of his projects.
A setback?
You know what he's like.
No, not really.
How angry he gets.
This isn't angry. It's like he was over charity. Worse, almost.
It's nothing for you to worry about, really.
I don't like to leave him on his own.
He's not on his own. I'll look after him.
Where are you going?
Orkwell, confirm the new access.
You don't waste any time, do you?
Well, doing things slowly isn't going to make him feel better, is it? Just prolongs the agony.
Oh, just stop it. You and Matt, you're as bad as each other.
Why don't you do some work? Make yourself feel better.
What are you doing?
Looking for jobs.
Warehouseman, hot area. Oh, you don't want to do that.
We need the money.
We can manage for a bit longer.
You've changed your tune.
But if you start working regular hours, everyone will know what happened.
Well, people are going to know soon enough anyway. The minute somebody wants to eat in my restaurant, ex-restaurant, or when you don't get those sofas of yours that you've bragged about to the entire village, or when we can't pay for our groceries at Viv's.
Yeah, but that needn't be for ages. We can manage, we can bluff it.
Look, I don't mind people knowing. Not really. But I do mind not being able to buy my mates a round of drinks in the pub.
They've turned us down. Who? The credit card company.
Why didn't that surprise me?
Well, I don't know why. I didn't give them my old address. Listen, unfortunately, after considering all the information, we have not approved the application. That's all it says.
Well, maybe they've developed an instinct for this sort of thing.
Oh, I hate smug people. Just remember, no credit card equals no cash, equals no furniture, equals...
Curtains with Eric.
Oh, very funny. Equals no job for you.
That's not funny.
And now it's 10 o'clock, and it's Torture and 10, our mystery voice competition on the hour, every hour, with the mystery voice prize now going up to a staggering £15,000.
Oh, could I do
so
that
listen
money?
hard and get those thinking caps on. The phone lines are well and truly open. I've got a great big whopping... We're giving it away. You know where it's at.
I know that
Hot on
voice.
FM. Get your fingers
Who's it?
on those buttons.
Well, I don't know. Hey, is it Jonathan Ross?
I've got it. I know who it is.
Well, come on then, tell us.
What, and hand over 15,000 quid? I've won 15,000 quid. I've just won 15,000 quid. Engaged.
Simon? Simon? I just came to see how you were, really.
That's okay. I put you in an awkward position.
But your idea...
It was just an idea. And there'll be others.
Maybe there's somewhere else you could go to raise the capital.
Maybe.
I just can't wait to hear what was so important you couldn't lend him the money.
Nicola, I've told you.
No, it's all right. It's all right, Simon. I just didn't want you to know yet, just in case.
Know what?
I do hope eventually you'll come to realise that, well, it's for the good of us all. Because, as you know, Nicola, in the end...
Just get on with it.
I'm buying a home farm.
A home farm?
Yeah.
You?
Yes.
Oh, it's wonderful news. How exciting.
So you see now why I couldn't help you out. I've just come back from my accountant doing the sums, and he says I can hardly afford it as it is. So I hope you don't still hate me.
No. I just wish that...
Nick.
That you bought it while we were still living with you.
My daddy?
No, he's out on a job.
Well, we're meant to be taking us to the baby clinic.
Well, he must have got delayed.
We've got an appointment.
Well, do you want to wait?
No, he's probably forgot.
Well, do you want a lift then?
What about the garage?
I can take an early lunch. Jump in.
God, home farm.
Yeah.
Imagine if I'd been able to tell my mates I lived there.
Well, you can still have your wedding there. I might market it as a wedding venue, actually. You see, the place has got to work for me as a business as well.
Congratulations.
Thanks. Now you must all promise not to tell anyone in the village, all right? Not until I've signed on the dotted line, anyway. Nicola?
Of course not. Not till you say so.
And I certainly won't. My lips are sealed. And don't you worry, Rodney. Since Nicola has flown the nest, I'll assist you once you're in position. Help you entertain. Fulfill your manorial duties.
Oh, great.
Just serve him.
What do you want?
What a bit of luck, my favourite barmaid. I'll have a pint of bitter, please.
Louise, isn't it your birthday tomorrow?
Yeah, Bob, but I'm trying to keep it low-key, though.
Oh, what was the word?
What's the problem? No one to celebrate it, were you?
You serve him.
Only trying to make conversation.
Yeah, but it's easy for you. Your life hasn't been ruined.
No, but I don't really think hers has either, do you?
She's my best friend. And I'm sorry, but it's not her affair with you going wrong that's messed up her life. It's what it's cost her.
Terry.
Oh, in my book, is a decent bloke.
Unlike me, you mean? Look, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. And I just want things to get back to normal.
Well, I suppose every cloud has a silver lining.
You've cheered up.
I'm still worried about you.
Me, on my prospects as a high-flying businessman.
Don't be mean. It's just... I don't want you to get an ordinary job because then everyone will know.
Nicola, I've got a viable idea for a business. I just need to keep the cash coming in while I look for alternative funding.
But...
And for my girlfriend to support me.
The thing is, he's not my favourite person either. But do you have to snipe at him across the bar?
Me? Snipe at him? Believe me, Diane, it's not me. He keeps saying things. He's threatened me, you know.
When? I haven't heard him threaten you. He said to me just now he wanted things to go back to normal.
Oh, yeah, that's what he says to you. But when he's with me, when we're completely alone, it's different. When no one else can hear.
Threatened you in what way?
He's just a control freak, that's all.
But what is there to control? I hate to say this, but didn't he get what he wanted from you a long time ago? And then he dumped you. You're hardly out of control.
Tell it like it is, why don't you, Diane?
I'm sorry, but it's true.
You don't understand.
Understand what?
Nothing. Just forget it.
You're wasting your money.
Yeah, well, I've got money to waste. Next round of Mystery Voice, I'll win 15,000 quid.
It will be the right answer.
It will be the right answer.
Tells you it doesn't.
Oh, no. You're just trying to worm it out of me and you can't. Nearly time.
Just 2 minutes to go. Coming up to Mystery Voice time on the hour.
I'll sneak in early. It's engaged already. Oh, that's not fair. Oh, come on. This is hopeless.
Well, somebody's probably got in there before you.
Oh, you are so negative. I don't know why I employ you.
To make curtains. And because no one else will put up with you. Where are you going now?
Into Houghton. Buy Louise a present. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Why don't you just get her a card and save a bit of money?
Oh, negative and mean.
You owe thousands of pounds.
Which, if I'm right, puts me in credit.
Alfie! Alfie, come here! Alfie, you beggar! Ah, sorry about that.
It's all right. Should have seen me making it.
Well, where's your sons? They should be doing that for you.
I don't need that.
Well, I'd insist on it. Not that I shall need any pushing. Or any of them.
You're lucky to have a family like that.
Aye. They're not a bad lot. You all right?
Yeah, legs hurting a bit. I better go inside.
Do you want on?
No, I'm all right. Thanks. Do you hear from Charity?
Now and then.
How is she?
Fine. I think. Can't tell without Charity.
Is she pleased about the baby? I mean, well, I don't mean pleased.
She doesn't know. Debbie didn't want us to tell her.
So she won't be visiting then?
No. Alfie, where are you? Alfie!
What are you doing here?
Tom wanted some peace and quiet. And I thought I owed you an explanation for yesterday.
I already have one. You're a treacherous bitch that can't be trusted.
That's a bit harsh.
Don't play games with me, Sadie.
Look, I only voted with Tom because I knew it was safe.
Safe? If Carl hadn't voted, wasn't that...
That's the point. I already knew how Carl was going to vote.
Psychic now.
I talked to him.
You talked to Dad, I know that. You told him what we were going to do.
For the same reason. I'd already spoken to Carl, so I knew he was going to blab anyway. Getting in first meant I won Dad's trust, like voting with him did. It didn't make one iota of difference to the outcome, but I've won his trust for the future.
Very clever. I almost believe you.
Listen, Matthew. You may have won the first round, but Tom isn't going to go down without a fight. And now, he'll tell me everything. And I can tell you.
What can I get you, Jarvis?
No, Rodney, you're Squire now. You can get drinks.
Who told you?
What new lady at man over there?
I should have known. She's not supposed to say anything.
Well, she's been hobnobbing with us peasants. Anyway, look, congratulations. Mine's a pint.
Well, that will have to be a sweet sherry, gin and tonic, and 2 pints, please.
Squire. Peasants. Do I detect some juicy gossip?
Can I tell her?
Why not? Go on.
He's buying own farm from Zoe Tate.
You're not.
All being well. Now, why is that funny?
It's not. It's fantastic. I'm very impressed. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Just the thought of you living at home farm. Sir Rodney. Lord Rodney of Emmerdale. Will you wear your +4s to the pub, my lord? You have a shapely car.
For you, my Lady Diane.
Seriously, though, you're not going to take up all that country gent business, are you? Hunting, shooting, fishing. I bet they used to do a lot of that up there.
Didn't Alan Turner used to manage it up there?
Well, that were a long time ago, wasn't it?
I wonder if he'd like to advise me.
Well, that'll be £9.45, my lord.
Look, I'm sorry about earlier.
It's something you're not telling me.
No, I'm just being paranoid, that's all. Look, I'm going to get some lunch. I'll tell Bob to take over.
I was hoping to find you here.
What do you want?
What's up with Dad?
How long have you got?
Where have you been?
You're asking me?
What are you doing with him?
Well, I took her to the clinic.
Yeah, well, I was supposed to take her.
Yeah, but you let me down as usual.
Why didn't you wait?
Oh, what? I missed my appointment?
So what are you doing here now, eh?
I'm just dropping her off. I better get back to the garage, all right?
Yeah, make sure you do.
Thanks, Rob. And she was fine, thanks for asking.
You don't understand, Max. It makes total sense. He was making a mistake.
I understand very well. Did you do it, Carl? I mean, Matthew, Jimmy even, doesn't surprise me. I thought you cared about it.
Oh, well.
Don't.
So, was Alan a good manager?
Oh, yeah, yes, he was. Mind you, my Seth Cadollars are on rings round him. I remember one time when Alan gave him one of them walkie-talkie things, you know, so he could keep track of his movements. My Seth had him running all round the village. When really, Seth was just sat in here all day in the pub.
Poor Alan. Sounds like he didn't stand a chance.
Well, things are going to be properly run up there now, aren't they, Roddy? As Rodney is a single gentleman, I shall stand in sometimes as the lady of the house. There are traditional duties to be performed, aren't there, Roddy?
Well, I'd be a bit careful if I was you, love, 'cause if Kim and Charity Tate are out to go by, it means you'll be most of your time flat on your back.
So, what's going on?
Nothing's going on, what do you mean?
Well, she's narked at me now because I didn't take her.
Well, that's hardly my fault, is it?
Well, it's not my fault either. I got held up.
And I told her that.
So why did you take her?
As a favour to you. Because I think she'd have been a lot more narked if she didn't make it at all, don't you?
Just don't mess with her, that's all.
And why would I mess with her? I felt sorry for her. And it was Sarah's check-up, and I am her uncle. I'm bound to feel responsible, aren't I?
Maybe.
I have to stop doing you favours.
What's the matter?
What I'm saying is he's vulnerable enough right now without you three stitching him up behind his back.
We made a responsible decision as directors of this company.
Not that it's got anything to do with you.
You don't even know what it's about.
I know you owe him everything.
And you don't?
He made this company. He made you.
We got where we are by hard graft.
Unlike you.
Talk about an easy life. Poncing about with animals.
Go on. Go and make a difference. Even Dad doesn't take him seriously.
That's not true.
It's because I made him mad. I made him angry and now he's doing this.
Doing what?
Buying me things.
It's a present. Underwear.
This is what I got from Ray. This is the sort of thing that Ray bought me.
That was different.
Doesn't feel different.
There's nothing wrong with this. Except bad taste. I wouldn't have thought that...
Oh, it's his way of calling me a tart.
Calm down. You're getting things out of proportion. What did it say on the card?
Nothing. Just Louise.
Well, how do you know it's from him?
Oh, who else would it be from, Diane? Who else would buy me cheap, tardy underwear anonymously?
Well, I don't know. But it's not worth jumping to conclusions about.
I tell you it's him. He's already threatened me.
Oh, you keep saying this. When did he threaten you?
It's because I cut up his suits.
You did what?
Max! Max!
Dad!
Where have you been?
Come on. How long had you been like that?
Hours!
Dad, it's all right. I know what they did. I think it's awful.
This is your fault. If you hadn't run me over, they'd have never have had the chance. You're to blame for all this. You're a total waste of space.
You must have been off your trolley.
Yeah, all right, Diane, you made your point.
Now listen to me. Matthew might have said some nasty things to you. But if you will go around cutting up someone's clothes, all right, all right. But this is not Ray. Even if he did send you tarty underwear, which I'm still not convinced about, Ray was a one-off. Matthew is a not very nice man, all right. But what you did was out of order. He was getting back at you. Some might argue quite justifiably. But if you just let it go, I'm sure after a while, he'll let it go as well. OK?
Yeah, OK. Thanks, Diane.
Here you are. Feeling better?
Not much.
Well, you can have a shower later and a shave. I can help you if you like. With the shave.
I can shave myself, thanks.
You know, you were unlucky, Tom. Falling when no one was here. It's just one of those things.
Like being outvoted by my own sons or my own company, just one of those things.
It's a bad patch. You'll bounce back.
Bounce? I can hardly walk.
You're tough, Tom. They're scared stiff of what you'll do.
I'm hungry. Make us something, will you, Max?
Well, I'll make you something. What do you fancy?
No, steak and chips. She only does rabbit food.
All right.
I'll be all right, you know. I'm tougher than they think.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't even started yet.